Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome to Let's Play The Dog Master for the PlayStation 1. I've translated this intro off screen, so I'll quickly read it. In order to love dogs and welcome them as family, we wanted you to know a little bit about them. With the help of many breeders and owners, we've created the Dog Master. We wish that this product will be even somewhat beneficial in ensuring a wonderful life with your dog. This is to my knowledge, a Japanese-only PlayStation 1 game that is basically a little collection of activities that center around dogs. I just thought it was a very interesting thing, and so I thought I'd make a little video about it. And voila, the Dog Master. Have a little cute little art style to make a new game. Here we have our 4 events. We have the museum or whatever. This is basically a place where you can see mini pictures of dogs. This is the puzzle fortress. It says puzzles, which we'll look at. This is the fortune-telling mansion, the divination mansion. This will tell you about the compatibility between yourself and dog, between your personality and dogs. Like I guess, tell you which dog you would be or whatever. And so we'll look at that as well. And last but not least, we have the Quiz Temple, which has basically quizzes related to dogs, which honestly is a little. It has some really I've tried it a little bit, but it goes pretty hardcore. Maybe it's stuff that dog owners probably know or whatever, but it's stuff like. When do dogs get their permanent teeth and stuff like that? But let's take a look at the museum. I wonder what we can see. So we have the dog breed selection, basically just a whole bunch of different dog breeds. The Pomeranian, Maltese, miniature Schnauzer, Yorkshire Terrier, Labrador Retriever, Wire Fox Terrier, Wire Fox Terrier. Not if that's a thing. I'm not sure. Irish Setter, Afghan Hound, the Afghan Hound, West Highland White Terrier, Welsh Corgi, Old English Sheepdog, Cabaria King Charles Spaniel, something like King Charles Spaniel, Golden Retriever, I think Shih Tzu. It's supposed to be like a Shih Tzu, like a. This is from China. It says it comes in all colors. It says at its appearance, it seems you know, like elegant and whatnot. It has a lively personality and is very playful, but it's has a lot of it has very like high view of itself, that view of itself, and it goes at its own pace. It said it was bred in the courtrooms, like not courtrooms, the royal houses of China. Shetland sheepdog, the Shiba, Siberian Husky, Jack Russell Terrier, Saint Bernard, sort of Dalmatian. It says says you have, you know, white fur with black spot, like with like black or like brown spots that are about 3 centimeters in diameter and they're evenly spread out. Yeah. The dog that became a star with 101 Dalmatians, you know, of which the polka dots are its signature remark, like a signature characteristic. And it's wise and lively. It, you know, doesn't like to be lazy, and it, you know, it's very active. Apparently, says its homeland. There are theories that it came from. Wait. So either old Yugoslavia in the Dalmatia region, or there are also theories that it came from Egypt. It's interesting. We can also view pictures. Like, I'm very curious, just like how this thing was created, like how this game. Are these like pictures that were taken for this game? Like, was this still sold in stores and whatnot? How cute! It seems they got like some dogs of all ages and whatnot. Take a look at one more dog. Let's see if we can get a Chihuahua. Let's look at a Chihuahua. Moose to Urongo no. It has the smooth type and the long type of, like, when it comes to the fur. Yeah, basically for colors it has like all sorts of varieties, like chocolate, black and tan, red, bronze. Yeah, it comes from Mexico. Smallest dog breed. You know, it's a very curious dog, and also very jealous. It's the name comes from the city of Chihuahua, Mexico. How cute. I find in America, I think that the short fur Chihuahua is the more common one. Is that? Can't tell if we've. That we might have. I think we might be seeing. I can't tell if we're seeing the same ones over and over again. Beagle, Poodle. Let's look for a Weimaraner because that's the one that I'm the most familiar with. Where are ya? Welsh Corgi. Okay, where's a... Pretty sure there definitely is a Weimaraner in here somewhere. I think. At least there was in one of the other sections. Maybe it's not in this little photo mode. That'd be unfortunate. Let's take a look at one more. Doberman. Black, brown, blue. Light, like a light chestnut. I'm from Germany. It's a very brave, and it has a very strong sense of caution and whatnot. Very active. It's only faithful to whom it perceives as family, and so it's not friendly to everyone. It's often used as police dogs and guard dogs. How neat! Oh, let's look at some pictures. They grow up so fast. That's the pictures that they got for this, like, they got the camera in so close that, like, you really... It makes the, like, is the snout really that big? The heck. That's the Doberman. Let's leave the museum and head to the puzzle tower. Here we have a jigsaw puzzles and slide puzzles. Jigsaw puzzles obviously being jigsaw puzzles, and slide puzzles being those weird type of things where there's like one space that's empty, but you have to like shuffle the puzzles around, which is very difficult. So let's look at a jigsaw puzzle. It looks like they only give us 3 or 4 pictures to choose from. I wonder if it sagas through. This is the same. They had so many dog puzzles or whatever. Like I would think that you'd be able to, just divide those. Or they had so many pictures of dogs that I think they'd be able to just split them up into puzzles or whatever, but perhaps not. Try to do this one. It doesn't look too bad. Well, let's get the edges first. Oh, I think this is nice. No. We see some speedrun. The Dog Master Jigsaw Puzzles. I almost wonder if they're like intentionally giving you the edges first. That'd be very nice of them. It's coming to fruition. Oh, that must not. Let's put up here. But yeah, that was a good feeling. Like when you're doing a jigsaw puzzle or something, and you finally get that one piece that where that makes things start to look like what it's supposed to look like. And done. Oh, nice. My high score of 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Ooh, high score. Your high score was updated. Will you save? No. Let's save. He's gonna taunt us for it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to actually just redo the entire thing. Oh wait. Oh no, I think I actually didn't save because at the end there, he was like, your data is not going to be saved. Is this fine? And so I put yes the second time, thinking he would be. I screwed myself. But it happens. Let's now look at the Divination Mansion. Okay, so in this corner, it basically says, in this corner, using your blood type, like a horoscope or was it constellation, hometown, brother and sister structure, we're going to compare you. We're going to do fortune telling and compare you to 48 dog breeds. We want you to enjoy it. Also, after you've read your own result, you can see how you compare with 46 other dog breeds. What? What could be the dog that you are that you line up with? Not sure what the there's this little note that says the Amano vet not sure, like the Amano vet. It says like you could also choose between like. It's like there's also like the Amano vet, like animal hospital, like the hospital head or something. I'm not sure what I was trying to say there. Okay, so immediately let's right away let's give us your information, and at the end, when you've confirmed everything, we will look at the results. Okay then. Now honestly, this is gonna be kind of just a quote-unquote crapshoot for me, because honestly I do not know my own blood type. So I'm just gonna say A. But it's a complete guess, and might be wrong. Completely throwing off the thing already. So now it's asking for our constellation or birth sign or whatever. I am a Leo myself. Now it asks where we spent most of the time up until age 15. And basically we can choose through basically every single prefecture of Japan. But we're gonna say other areas, because I've not actually been to Japan. You know, this is honestly, I'm not actually sure what it's. Okay, it's asking for our brother, like our sibling structure, and we have options like only child, and then same sex, 2 people. Like, I'm not sure if this is asking, if this is saying that you and you have one sibling. Yeah, it has to be, yeah. I think this is basically saying you have one sibling, and they're older than you. You have one sibling and they're younger than you. You have one sibling and it's like a different sex, older or younger. And I think this is saying you have 2 siblings, because it's, at first I thought it was like, is this saying 3 siblings or is this including you? But I would have to think this means that it's, yeah, I think this would be 2 siblings. So okay, so, and because it says you can choose to be Mannaka, right? So this would be a middle child. So I'm saying that I would be the oldest. So I think I would choose this one, because it's, you would choose this if you're a middle child. So then I would choose this one if I'm the oldest child. I believe that's right. So let's continue. Oh no, actually, I need to choose different gender. Oh, I have to redo everything now, but luckily I'm pretty sure it saves everything for you. Okay. And I'm the oldest, so yes, this one. Yes. And it says my results are Dalmatian. Huh. You have a very serious personality, and you work hard. Huh. I'm honest. It's so far I'm actually kind of super surprised. You're reserved, and you don't really butt into like other people's affairs. You're the type of person that does works hard in the background without people realizing, or unaware, unbeknownst to other people. Also, you don't really let your likes and interests, or like what you like and dislike, out, you know, in public, or like you don't really express it or whatever. And you can get along with anyone. If there's a trouble that breaks out in the around you, meaning like, you know, some sort of drama or whatever, you don't really, you're the type to, you know, resolve the problem without, you know, causing much of a stir. But because you aren't really self-assertive, you tend to just, you don't really have many, I guess, like, you tend to just kind of let things go, you know, as they go. You don't really, you're not really that assertive and whatnot. You know, you are very seriously to take on anything. You know, you're very serious when you take on anything, but you're lacking in when it comes to, you know, being able to say things like, you know, I really want to do this, or I don't want to do that. Also, while you have a personality, the type of personality that will, you know, honestly, you know, tries, you know, it was very hardcore, trying to, you know, directly, you know, just take on things directly and whatnot. Sometimes, you know, because you're always paying attention to the environment and your surroundings, that will sometimes be your hindrance, and your power will weaken. You know, you often think to yourself, "Oh man, I wish I were a little more assertive or selfish or and stuff like that." Or like, it's kind of like a question here where it's like, you know, don't like, are there times when you wish that you were a bit more assertive and so that? And so now it's telling us about my dog compatibility. So this is your dog compatibility results. In the middle, you have these symbols here. Basically, like 2 circles is the best, 2 X's is the worst. But remember, this is only, this is only divination, or this is only fortune telling. So no matter what dog it is, if you raise it right, it will, it'll grow well. So this is telling us about our dog compatibility, which I'm not entirely sure. I guess the way that worded it makes it seem like this is like the dog that we should raise ourselves. At first, I kind of thought it was which other, if someone else were to take this test and get their dog related, like I thought this was like, who are you compatible with if they were a dog, basically. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't actually. I wish it just would tell you, you know, when you hover over it, you actually have to select the dog individually. Let's see, what is Chihuahua? What is this? A triangle? I can't remember what a triangle was. You know, the Chihuahua is very good at being pampered and whatnot. But try not to pamper it too much, because if you pamper it too much, you know, it'll get really strong and whatnot. But here, let's see, here there is a Weimaraner section, but even though that they didn't have the Weimaraner in the other, like the museum. So let's see what it says here. Ooh, apparently I'm not compatible with the Weimaraner. Yeah, it says, like, I think you're not very objective, and like you don't have you don't really make any strong claims. And so you would lose to the stubbornness of the Weimaraner. Perhaps. See what the Dachshund is like. Another triangle. You know, you don't really make you know, self claims about yourself, or like self claims, so you will, you know, you can go with the pace of the Dachshund. So the triangle seems to be alright, but I want to get one with the two circles. West Highland White Terrier. Ooh, no compatibility. So, you know, because, you know, different from you, because, you know, you're so, you know, reserved and whatnot, and different from you, you know, the West, Westie. It's calling it a Westie here. You know, the Westie has, like, you know, makes strong claims and is very stubborn, so, you know, you're not compatible. Is there anything? Let's see. I'm getting the impression that, like, the smaller dogs, I'm not really. I'm a Dalmatian, isn't it? What if I choose another Dalmatian? Oh yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, it says. Oh, it doesn't actually seem to, like, recognize that I'm Dalmatian. It basically just says, you know, you can probably get along with, you know, because you could get along with anyone, so you could really get along with the serious Dalmatian. I'm not really sure if I really see that many Dalmatians that much. Like, I feel like they're kind of a, in my experience, I feel like they're actually kind of a rare breed. The Siberian Husky. Triangle. You know, the Siberian Husky is always lively and energetic, and you're always very serious and reserved, so the compatibility is normal. It's gotta be something that's perfect. Babillon. Popium? Not really sure what this is supposed to be. But it's compatibility. It's a bit. It has kind of nervous, a nervous side to it, but it's very warm. You know, it can get very warm when it, you know, attaches to someone. So it would do well with you because you're very good at like attending to people's feelings and whatnot. Afghan Hound. Very proud and nervous. And it's a dog with a very serious sense of, a very strong sense of like, you know, caution. And you are the type of person that can, you know, slowly, you know, alleviate that sort of that side of it. The Welsh Corgi. I was looking for something with the 2 circles. Not, you know, it's a lively dog, but you know, it's stubborn and it's got some stubborn qualities, so it doesn't really fit with you, who is very serious. Probably, let's try a Doberman, and then maybe look at something else. And oh no, I got my hopes up. You know, it's honestly, it's a pampered dog with a very big body, so it does not fit with you very well. Let's say a mixed breed. Nice. So this really could be anything though, like a so with a mixed breed that's, you know, reserved and doesn't really make a lot of claims. It's not very assertive. You know, it would fit well with you, who is also very serious and is not very assertive. So I'm not really sure if, like, is that just like a quality of mixed breed dogs or something? Let's see, a boxer, and this will be the last one. Oh, absolutely not. It's a big body. You know, the boxer who's got a big body and is very playful will not be forgiving of you. Well then. So last but not least is the quiz temple. Now this is kind of, I'll make this its own video because it actually kind of has like a story mode, and it looks like to be kind of long, so we'll take a look at this next time on Let's Look at the Dog Master. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Till next time, look it out.